Hi guys, it's Sam. Today I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video. This is a full-size leather crossbody tote from Portland Leather in the color Honey. And I chose this particular bag in this particular color because I think that this is perfect for what my channel is usually about, and that is planners, stationery, and that kind of thing. And I have just found this to be the perfect combination for what I was looking for in a planner bag. I don't know what it is about looking to see what other people carry inside of their bags, but those are videos that I'm always really interested in. I have quite a collection of Portland Leather goods bags, but this is the one that I chose for this video based on the kind of thing that I carry. But I think that if you were just interested in what's in my bag videos overall, you'll also enjoy this video. So if either of those apply to you, then stay tuned for what's in my bag. Okay, so really briefly before I get started, when I mentioned that I chose this bag in particular, I wanted to go ahead and compare it against this bag. So Dune has historically been my very favorite leather from Portland Leather Goods. Unfortunately, it has been discontinued, although they do have a shoe line that just released called Patina, and right now you can get Dune shoes. I don't know how long they're intending on keeping those, but there are a couple that I would really like in Dune to go with my bags. So this is one of the first bags that I purchased from Portland Leather, and this is also a full-size crossbody, and it's in the Dune. So for what I carry, I always love slouchy bags, but I wasn't loving this particular bag being slouchy because I felt like it was difficult to get to my stuff. In my last video about my Portland Leather bag collection, I mentioned that this one was my least favorite style of the bags. And thankfully, someone suggested to me that I try one of the more structured leathers, and I'm always a sucker for a warm brown, so I chose Honey. And this is kind of like the Filofax Malden and Ochre, and that it kind of changes in different lights. So it looks a little, I don't know, it looks a little matte here, but if you get it out in the sun, it just shows this beautiful honey color, and I absolutely love it. I was not thinking that I would choose that leather in this bag. I really was into the pebbled leathers, so the smoother ones kind of made me nervous. I was afraid of scratching, and I was afraid that they would be too stiff, but I have found that that is completely not the case with this bag. Honey is not a stiff leather, but it is more structured than Dune. But what I found is that I feel like it's much easier to get to my stuff. It's much easier to see what I have. I'll insert a picture that I have from Instagram of like a top view into this bag so that you can see what I mean. Okay, also just a little tiny bit of news before I get to what is inside of my bag. I'm currently a Portland Leather Goods ambassador, and I have a link that they track to show that I'm sharing their products. So if you would please make any purchases through that link, I would totally appreciate it. I would love for them to see how much I love and share their product. So super happy to be one of their ambassadors, and they actually sent me this bag as part of their ambassador program. I would have bought it on my own anyway. The Lord knows I have enough of their bags, but thank you, Portland Leather, for this bag in particular. It has turned into one of my very favorites. So this bag is both a crossbody and a tote, so it has the two tote handles and it has a crossbody strap. I mainly use this one either by the two handles or this strap over the shoulder. I don't often carry these actual crossbody, but I like that you have so many different options available to you. So I think I'll get started. Oh, also, because I'm sure you'll have questions, this is a separate leather tassel that I purchased to go with this bag. This is also in the color Honey, and there are two different sizes. There's whatever this size is and jumbo. This is the smaller size. All right, so this bag has a pocket that's pretty deep up front here, and then there's also this interior pocket. The hardware of these is like a brassy gold tone. Absolutely beautiful, especially with the warm colors. So to get started, front pocket here, I keep two things. This is a little pouch that I purchased from one of my favorite shops. This is Simple October, and just go to Instagram and look for her, and she will have a link to her shop. And she makes these beautiful bags and cup cozies and just all sorts of good stuff. And in here I keep just my key fob with my chiropractor scanny thing and a work key. And so I keep these in here because I don't have to use my key to get into or start my car, but I have to have it with me to start my car. And I don't want it to like scratch up the leather, so I just keep it in this little pouch. And then I keep all of my like extra spare cards, like gift cards, unused credit cards, stuff like that, in this little envelope wallet. And this is also from Portland Leather Goods. This is in the color Nutmeg, and this one has really, really pretty texture. So I keep those two things side by side in the front pocket. Now as for the inside of the bag, as you saw in the Instagram photo, I keep most everything corralled in my Delphonics medium utility pouch. All right, it's a bit heavy. It takes up most of the weight and most of the stuff that I have in my bag. So this had always sat on my little planner desk, but I was like, I think this is the perfect size for like a purse organizer. So I just took it, pins and all, and I put it inside of my bag. And this is how I have it loaded up. Otherwise, just floating free. I don't like to keep a lot of stuff because I like it to mostly be corralled in this, but I do just have a Bible study workbook that is tucked just in the bag because I don't want it to compete with like my Kindle and all that. I don't like things to get like messed up. So let's see, stick this out of the way real quick. All right, so in the front here, I keep pens that I use most frequently. I really love Uniball pens, and this is a Signo, and this is, I think it's called Plus. It's the Signo Plus, and this I got in a pack of 8, I think, from Target, and I haven't been able to find them anywhere else. So instead of like the silver bits and a shiny clip, this has a complete matte finish and then a matte clip area. I usually switch out the 0.7 for 0.5 because that's what I enjoy writing in, but they come with 0.7. I have my most used, gosh, I can't even tell you what this number is. I don't know what number this is anymore. Yeah, okay, so this is a Tombow brush pen, and I use this as a highlighter, and I use this shade like all through the year now. I used to switch out colors, but I just don't anymore. I use this in my planner. I use this if I'm needing to outline or highlight something in my journal. I use this in my Bible, so I take this with me everywhere. This is the pen that I'm using currently with my planner. This is the Jetstream, the Uni Jetstream. It does come with 0.5. I take it up to 0.7, and this is like a ballpoint hybrid. So I keep my two, there's like a taupe color and then a black color that I own, and I just keep them both with me, one in my planner and one in my pouch in case I want to switch colors. This is a Sarasa vintage clip pen, and this is in the ochre color, I believe, and that's also a favorite pen. Okay, so this will show you the difference between the usual look of the Uniball Signo and the matte Plus that I found at Target. So obviously I really love those pens. And those are the only pens that I have kept with me. I've really tried to pare down how much stationery I'm keeping with me because I just find myself using the same things pretty often. Now, since this is an inner/now purse organizer for me, it's not going to only have stationery stuff in it. So I keep a pair of daily contacts with me just in case. I have this little fold-up scissors with me in case of really anything personal or planner related. In this pocket here, I keep some little Placker tooth flossers, and I have some gum in this pocket. Now, this bag I highly suggest. It's linked in my Amazon links. It just has so many pockets to keep you organized. I've had this particular bag probably for about 5 years. And it's definitely a favorite. I'm just going to move this down here because it was creating a shadow. And so in these pockets here, I have just some cuticle cream and a little pill case where I keep some vitamins, supplements, and a medication that I don't always take. In this one here, I have some hand cream. This is my favorite hand cream. It's from Burt's Bees. It's naturally clean hand cream. It's like $5 at Walmart. And this is the only hand cream that I've like purchased over and over and over again. I also have my favorite nail clippers, which are little baby nail clippers. I just think that they make a cleaner, nicer line on your nails. All right, turn it around to the back. In this little pocket here, I keep my AirPods, the AirPods Pro. In this case, this one doesn't exactly fit this pocket, but this was where I keep my little eyeglass pouch, which is also from Etsy. This shop is called Patty Makes, and I just keep, I think I got these at TJ Maxx or something. These are just some Tommy Hilfiger aviators, the only kind of sunglasses that I wear. And then in this bigger pouch here, I keep my Kindle, and always love reading with that. On the inside, I keep two things with me. This is my planner. This is a pocket Malden, and if you want information about my planning system, see previous videos, because a lot of my videos are about my planners. And then here is my journal, and this is a pocket Moleskine. I never say that right, I don't care. And this is in a Chic Sparrow Kelly notebook, and this is my collaboration with Chic Sparrow for a cover for the pocket Moleskine. This one is the daily version, so one page for all the days of the year, and I keep a Sarasa Vintage pen in here because that's my favorite pen to journal with in this paper. Otherwise, there are some more pockets inside here, but to keep them from bulking around my planner, I don't carry anything right now in those pockets. So that is where most everything in my bag goes, as you can see. And then finally, I have a back pocket here, and it's just, I love these bags. They're just so beautiful. In this pocket, I have hand sanitizer, always, always, always. My favorite lipstick of all time. Well, maybe not of all time. My favorite lipstick that's available right now, which I can only find on Amazon right now. This is Revlon Color Burst in Brown Sugar, and it's just super hydrating and very moisturizing, and I love a warm, earthy lipstick. I also keep my favorite chapstick, which is a moisturizing chapstick here. I think it also has sunscreen. That's important. And then I just keep this. It's like essential oils for your skin. That's not right, really. But it's like, I don't know, it reminds me of something from when I was a kid that they used to have for like perfumes in like the 70s, I think. But it just slides open here, and it smells really good. I don't know. I just have it in here for, I don't know. It helps you calm down and stuff. And then one of those Chick-fil-A wipes that you get when you go into the restaurant. So that's it. So the things that I love, especially about this bag in particular, is that it will stand on its own when empty, and that's something that the Dune will not do because it's slouchy, pebbly leather. I thought that it would bother me that these straps don't just hang as easily as the Dune, but they don't bother me at all. I love that you can put everything into your planner bag, and it only comes up, if you use the Delphonic pouch as your like planner organizer, it comes up about maybe about halfway up your bag. And now you have some space to grow at the top, which I don't like to use my bag so that it has a bunch of layers to it, because I think that's how it gets disorganized, and I just really love an organized handbag. But I'm usually really cold in my office, and I keep some kind of really lightweight sweater or really lightweight hoodie, and so I put all of this stuff in, and then I can just toss my little jacket on top of it because it's hot otherwise. So I just throw my jacket in on top of it, and it still doesn't have anything spilling out. So if you have like snacks that you want to put in your lunch, throw a sandwich in there or something, and you can carry that on top of everything and then just move it out of your bag when you get where you're going. Or if it's a mom bag for you, you can load it up with all of your planner stuff or all of your purse stuff, and then throw your kids' snacks, toys on top of it, and you'll still be ready to go. I have lots of other totes from Portland Leather, the regular like classic totes instead of this taller version, and they always have been my favorite. But I love how this one is slim and really holds in this bag. I feel like this is the perfect combination. This is the perfect size to go inside of this bag, and I feel like it just keeps everything so neat and tidy that I don't see myself moving out of this style right now. I do carry a very small bucket crossbody on my days off when I'm not lugging all of this stuff around. So I just grab a couple of things out of this bag and throw it into my crossbody and do my errands. But for my day-to-day, this has been my new favorite bag to take to work. So if you are looking for a work tote, I would highly, highly, highly suggest this one, unless you just need to take a whole lot more than I do to get around for the day. It will hold a laptop. I've seen others share. The most I ever carry in here is my iPad Air. I think that's the one I have now. And it will carry that just fine as well. I highly suggest this more structured leather for the reasons that I've already noted as well. I hope that you enjoy this peek inside of my bag. I know that they're my favorites as well. There's just something about snooping in other people's stuff. But if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up. It's the easiest way to support my channel. Don't forget to use my ambassador link if you decide to buy this bag. I really appreciate your support. Thanks so much as always for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye guys.